Always read the fine print. A lot of legislation and policy gets passed, particularly quote unquote progressive policy that has a caveat, a asterisk, something that you should really know before you sign. But what happens with a lot of these progressive movements and initiatives is that they will make the initial ask very vague, very blunt. Hey, don't you think that New Jersey families deserve paid sick days and leave and it's like, yeah, sure, okay, yeah, I'm definitely for that. But then when you get into the nuances of it and you realize, oh wait, no, this is coming out of my check, then you're like, oh man, buyer's remorse kicks in super hard. And we got this coming to us from NJ.com. Here's how much you're paying for big expansion of New Jersey family leave temporary disability. This is written by Samantha Marcus. New Jersey's workers will pay up to $567 from their paychecks this year, a six-fold increase over last year's maximum contribution to fund a major expansion of the paid family leave and temporary disability insurance programs. Beginning January 1st, workers began paying up to $350.74 to finance enhanced benefits the state's paid family leave insurance will offer beginning this summer, and up to $215.84 to expand temporary disability. Exactly how much an individual pays will depend on their annual salary, with lower paid workers facing a much lesser blow. The programs are undergoing a big overhaul to respond to advocates' concern that payouts were too low for workers who need to replace lost wages while out of work on disability or to care for a newborn or sick relative. Paid family leave is entirely funded by New Jersey workers through a payroll deduction, similar to how you pay into unemployment insurance. Both employees and employers contribute to the temporary disability insurance program. But the cost of expanding both programs will be borne only by workers. Employer contribution to temporary disability will adjust slightly to account for a statewide higher average weekly wage. So basically, yeah, okay, what we'll do is we'll pay you $15 an hour, and then we're going to tax you another few percent off top of that. There's always a caveat. There is always the fine print in this nonsense. For the two programs combined, last year's payroll deduction was capped at $86 for workers making any amount over $34,400, as workers paid 17.17% on their first $34,400 in earnings to paid family leave, in earnings for temporary disability, and 0.08% on their first $34,400 in earnings to paid family leave. In 2020, they will pay 0.26% on their first $134,900 in pay to the temporary disability insurance program. That amounts to $89.44 for a worker making $34,400 and $156 for someone making $60,000. A worker making $134,900 or more will kick in $350.74. For family leave, workers will pay 0.16% on their first $134,900 in income, or $55.04. For someone earning $34,400 a year, $96 for someone making $60,000, and $215.84 for anyone earning at least $134,900. The tax is paid by only those people who work in New Jersey, including out-of-state residents. Though 2020 payroll deduction is higher than the state's Department of Labor and Workforce Development projected last April, in order to build up a big enough balance to pay claims, said Angela Delisanti, spokeswoman for the department. Estimating how much reserve we need was especially difficult this year because of the substantial expansion of benefits at mid-year and uncertainty over how many more residents might apply, she said. Dina Malata-Jabrowska, Associate Director of New Jersey Citizen Action, stressed that while the price tag is rising, so are the benefits, such as longer paid leaves and higher payouts. Just give them the cash, man. I think it's a good investment for working working people of all different income levels, given that they are paying an amount commensurate with their income. The benefits they potentially could receive are tremendous for the amount that they're investing, she said. A person who lives and works in New Jersey will use one or the other or both of the programs in their lifetime. Right now, new parents and caregivers can receive up to 6 weeks of benefits equal to 2/3 of their pay, but capped at $667 a week. Beginning July 1st, they will be eligible to receive benefits for up to 12 weeks, and those benefits will rise 85% of their weekly wage, up to $881 a week. The state already greatly expanded the definition of family for workers who are caring for a sick or injured relative. That list now includes parents, spouses, children, including adult children, parents-in-law, siblings, grandparents, grandchildren, domestic partners, any blood relative, and anyone you consider to be like family. So anybody. Okay. Man, that's very exploitable. Previously, only children, parents, spouses, domestic partners, and civil union partners were eligible, which is probably where it should stand because that's, like I said, that's very easy to exploit. The maximum reimbursement for people out on disability will rise to 85% of weekly wages, up to $881 a week this summer. The overhaul was long sought by labor advocates who said many low and middle income families simply could not afford to take time off because the payouts from both programs were too low. Roughly 33,800 people applied for family leave insurance in 2018 and received $100 million in benefits. According to the Department of Labor, workers collectively paid $199 million into the insurance fund last year. About 94,200 people applied for a temporary disability in 2018 and received $405 million in benefits. Workers kicked in $296.5 million, and employers paid $270 million. In signing the bill into law, Governor Murphy said no one should ever be forced to choose between caring for a family member and earning a paycheck. By providing the most expansive paid family leave time and benefits in the nation, we are ensuring that New Jerseyans no longer have to face such a decision, and that working families are treated with the respect and dignity they deserve. All right, that's contact information for Samantha here. The deal is, though, is that wasn't a part of the pitch. That wasn't a part of the pitch. But that's how sneaky and underhanded a lot of these laws are. You know, because I believe it was, hey, do you want paid family leave, earned sick days? Of course. But they never sat there and said, hey, yeah, we're going to tax you more for it. So, I mean, tax without even bothering to cut spending. That is what New Jersey's government is on, and that's why so many people are up and leaving. You heard, I don't know if you saw Phil Murphy's State of the State, but he's still going after the millionaires tax. It's like, how you going after the millionaires tax when everybody's moving? Dude, like, you taxing the hell out of people right now, and it has to stop. It has to come to an end somewhere. But I mean, hopefully we can get through this. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like this, also like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and bitch, like, aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you think in the comments? Do you think that the juice is worth the squeeze on this one? Do you think that there should be a that, you know, like, shoot, man, like, there should be a more balanced way of doing this, of expanding family leave that doesn't have to put more of a burden on taxpayers? Because if we were to cut spending and reallocate funds, we could do something a little bit more on point with that. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works. But if you have any ideas, please, by all means, let me know in the comments. And until the next one, guys.